Hey friends, I'm Jonny Rashid. I use he, him pronouns, and I want to share a message with you that I hope encourages you because Sundays aren't enough. I want to riff off my brother Ben's talk that he gave at the at-home Sunday meeting this last Sunday. If you haven't seen that Sunday meeting, you can go to our YouTube channel, and if you're on it right now, just head over there. You can watch the video, like it so it goes into your liked videos and that more people can see it. And then also subscribe to the channel so that you get all the content that we're putting out there. Ben on Sunday was talking about moving with the Spirit and obeying Jesus even when he is uncertain. He was drawing upon the pandemic and the beginning of it because I was there too, and I remember the uncertainty of the moment when we decided to move online. We didn't know how the church would survive or even if it could in this moment or even if we could worship together in this way. We found out that we can thanks to this experiment actually working, but he went with the discernment of the team and also listened to people that even knew better than we did about what to do. He followed even when he didn't understand. And for Ben, following Jesus and obeying Jesus is important even when he doesn't understand. I am inspired by his message to obey Jesus in a similar way. He drew upon a story in Luke 5 where Jesus is first calling the disciples, and his disciples, before they were his disciples, they were fishers, and they couldn't catch fish, and they were working all night, and they couldn't make it happen. And then Jesus told them to put their nets down in a certain area, and then they subsequently caught a lot of fish. So when they didn't understand, they still obeyed and they still followed. And that inspired Ben, and it inspires me too. And it inspires me today to listen to victims of oppression even when I don't understand about how to move forward, to listen and elevate the voices of people of color, of sexual minorities, of women, of people with disabilities, and so on, to listen to their experience even when I don't understand it, because that is one way of obeying God. Let me tell you why that listening to minorities and listening to the oppressed is obeying God. Jesus says when we accept these people among us, we accept him and the one who sent him. And so even when men like myself or white people or people with able bodies or all sorts of people in positions of power in our society, when they don't understand the experiences of the oppressed, when they're not sure if they can move with them, if they don't know they can lower their nets there, I hope that we can still follow Jesus and still obey and still listen. Anti-racist work in particular is what we're doing as a church this year, and it involves a lot of trust of the people around us and their experiences and listening to them. And it means letting go of what we used to be certain about or what we think we're certain about. And so I think that's encouragement to all of us as we engage in this work together. If you want to be anti-racist and you want to follow Jesus, one way to obey God then is to listen to oppressed people and their experiences and allow them to lead you and actually put them in a different position. In the Bible, Jesus says the last will be first and the first last. Listening to oppressed people and their stories, even when we don't understand, does that very reordering that Jesus is talking about. So when we don't understand, may we have faith that God is putting people in our life to show us a new way.